So I call it, you know, outer Allamuchy. Quite challenging. A lot of elevation, it seems. And you got to start out on this damn climb, which I'm trying to manage without being warmed up. That's challenging right there, especially when you're not warmed up. Oh boy. Is this the trail right here? I can't see it. So hard. Oh boy. Hard. Right up here, there's going to be a real steep spot I know I can't make. So I come back from my left there, we go out to the right here. It's a loop. Yeah, Margaret, that means we're going out in a circle on all different trails, and we come back in a different way. Think of a circle, loop. Sometimes it's called an out and back. You go out and you turn around and come back on the same trails you went out on, halfway kind of. Alright, so there's a bunch of mud up here. See if we can get through this slowly. I haven't been here in so long, nothing looks familiar. Nothing looks familiar. Can't remember a line. I just know there's a big hill coming up I always walk up. We did just have quite a bit of rain, so I know the wind dries the surface off of things, but it takes a while for the ground. So anyway, that climb kicked my butt. There's like 3 spots where, you know, you got to go like 150% just to get through them. So I'm just coasting along here trying to get rested, a little more stretched out. All the things, you know, stretching and so I took some rebound, or I did something, I took some rebound out of my fork. I dropped 1, 2, maybe 4 PSIs, and it does feel softer now. I thought it was too hard. Now that I have a little understanding of what I'm doing, you know, I can feel the bike a little bit, trying to experiment with the suspension settings. So how is it I can't remember all these little bridges, right? How is it I can't remember all these little bridges? So here's that next climb. I can probably get a little bit of it, but not much of it. About trimming my handlebars down. I took everything apart this time. Then I changed my mind and put them all back together. Something about the way they feel wide I like, I don't know. All right, so this hill is on a headwind too. Got the wind blowing in front of me. Oh, and there's a big log down in front of it. So, I guess you got to get off it regardless. All right. I've been up here in a really long time. So now I could probably make it up to that steep spot way up there. I think I could get through this. And then when I got to that stuff up there, I wouldn't be able to make it. Just going to turn the camera off for this part. I need more climbing, but it should be doable if I can have the energy today. All right, so we're making a right here. Once I get warmed up, oh, my body works so much different. Definitely a ton of challenging short little climbs on this route. It's a very difficult route. Look at all that up there. That's a long climb still. And where my heart monitor in the videos, I show it so you can see how difficult, how hard I have to push. Allamuchy. All right. Boy. All right, so for a left turn up here. All right, so there's another climb right here. So we're going to continue around to the left. I went to the gym yesterday. I didn't overdo it on legs. I did some things, but not too crazy. There's another climb. That's a tough one, it looks like. Oh, I'm gonna go back and try that. I took the wrong line. Yes. I want to be to the left. Yes. I went into the leaves. So I want somewhere over here. Oh, I pulled my foot out of the cleat. Fuck, I'm going back again. I pulled my foot right out of the cleat. Should I tighten them up? I just want to know they come out real easy. So I start pushing real hard again, that overzealousness, but I needed to. I just have to push like I have flats on, you know, without pulling up. All right. Because you need your balance there, and you need to have it here, and then over there. Oh, that was so hard. I was on the edge of my balance. On the edge of my balance. I don't know if I've ever made it up that before. Oh boy. So hard. Technical. So hard. So hard. See, early in the ride, if I push hard like this, that's what happens. I'm not warmed up. To get my breathing back. I don't think I've ever made that. Because it was like 2 spots, that steep climb with the big tree, had to go around. And just when you're done, tired, you have these rocks on the climb in all which ways that you can't really get around. Excuse me. You got to go over a lot of them. You got to go over a lot of them. And every time you hit a rock, it makes the hill steeper. Aunt Margaret, because you're on a hill, then the rock, you know, is lifted up in the air. So you got to go up that rock. Some people don't understand that either. You know, so the rocks really kill you. Even a little one sticking out. You got to get up that in addition to the hill, you know, that you're already on. All right. I could have wore a lighter top. I got it almost zipped down. Boy. Jeez. The last time my heart was like that when I was out in way on that Wildcat Trail. And Margie, you remember that, like last fall when it was kind of chilly, cold, winter maybe? It was actually, might have been winter day. So up here, it looks like I'm still going straight. Boy. Yeah, that fork definitely feels a lot softer with the change in the, you know, the sag. Now it's closer to 20%. It was really like 18. You know, Glenn and you guys. Let's see what they recommend here. We got 2 turns. Because Rock Shock, let's see what my route is telling me here. This is back where I get those 2 choices because of the route thing. So let's just assume I'm going up here and I'm making the left at the top. Look at that friggin' climb too. Going back to make that too. I went off into the woods. These are tough. I haven't had a chance to get my balance going again because of just the climbing. So is there a line here? I don't know. I don't know if there's really a better line than I was going. Allamuchy. See, to the left I see all kinds of leaves. That might be my better option. Go up there and get to the left if I can. See, it's right here. That's it. I gotta get way forward. That's it, Rob. I keep saying this. I have to get way forward on the bike. That holds me down. That was what I needed. And I say that every time on these climbs. So hard these are. So hard. Yep, I gotta get over the bike. I can only imagine what this is gonna sound like in the video. Alright, so here's where I want the left. I don't think this place scares me like jungle habitat, but just at the pure physicalness in the beginning, these first few miles, then it's not as bad. I mean, it's tough, but these first few miles, like I was telling Mario, I've been doing this long enough to really ingrain, things I can do into like memory, where I just do them. Like that leaning forward, I just don't, my body doesn't get where it needs to be right off the bat. It just takes time. I'm not gonna beat myself up, like I say. Here, tell me the bear right on the map. Yeah. Excuse me. I saw a bear right. Let me see which way I want to go here. Huh. Is that even a trail right there, or do I actually go to the right? Let's just, looks like it's pointing more to the right, so let me just get in that direction. I don't even see that trail right there. Let me just start getting over here and see if this is what it's telling me to do. Peak. Pebble Loop yellow. Yeah, this looks like the yellow. Yep. See a yellow blaze behind me. Yellow in front of me. All right. So Allamuchy has its own. You learn how to do things in here differently than elsewhere as well. It's got its own set of rules. I might close my eyes steering again. Why does it always happen on a downhill when I need them? It's because I'm moving faster. Come on, eyes, dry up. Jeez, that goddamn beginning part. Everybody does that stuff the other way, right? Well, no, a guy made the route. That begins, the first 10 miles of this is his route. I kind of added 3 miles to it. So I wanted something a little bit longer. As if I really needed something longer, but I just wanted something. See how these rocks are all positioned and everything a little bit different here. So here, there's only one way around to the right here. Is it going up here? Yes, yeah, you got to get back into my rhythm getting through rock gardens like that. Didn't think I was going to do it. It's a matter of going front and forward over the bike, let the rear wheel come up at times when it has to. All right, leave that one the way it is. Not going to go back for that. Keep the lens clean. I think I got like 3 hours of sleep again last night. I was tired. I went to sleep early. I mean, not early, but I went right to sleep. Night before I only got 2. But I went right to sleep last night at like 11:30 because I was so tired from not sleeping the night before. All right. That looks real tough up there. I don't know if there's a line through here. There you go, Rob. You got to tug and pull. That was really hard through there. Yeah, you really... Allamuchy, let me shake my hands. Allamuchy's got a different set of rocks. You know, like the rock, it's positioned differently. You know, the rocks you come across. And it makes it totally a different skill set almost. Get a drink of water here. The rocks are different. And when you ride here, you kind of get a skill for them. And that sounds silly because you think, oh, you have a skill for rocks, but at least that's how it's all perceived by me. You know, somebody else may have a different view on it. It's all perceived like that by me. And can I get over right here? Just pull my foot out for this. Actually, I could have went right over there. I didn't realize it was a nice clean way to get over the lot, but that's okay. It's not a challenging spot that I normally would want to go back and try. All right. I guess I heard it was going to be real windy. Trying to get the temperature like 40-ish, 45, the high out here. But it's not so bad. I remember talk about my first year of riding. I just don't want those memories to go away. All the things I did alone, rode with nobody, probably rode with a few riders in my first 12 months. I remember a day out here doing this trail. I came on a section and it was just amazing. The colors, like it was in the autumn, just the colors of the trail were just amazing. I don't know where they came from. It's like you were in a different spot, just going through, just the next section of trees were totally different, like they didn't belong there. I remember one time I did like a 13-mile ride across, in Stevens. Then I did like a 15-mile hike and I ran out of water. Oh, it was crazy. I just kept going 15 miles and the last quarter mile took me like a half hour because I just couldn't go anymore. I was dehydrated, just couldn't go anymore. And I could like see the last spot where the car was going to be. And I kept having to keep sitting down. Oh, and I just kept going, like I was in survival mode hiking, and I kept going and going, and I got not lost, but I went on a trail, and they said I just go around. So wound up and I had my cycling, my 510 flats, for riding on flat pedals. I didn't even change them after doing the ride. I was using flats back then, and I did the whole hike with those shoes, the bicycle shoes, and I think I had my bicycle bottoms on. Crazy. And I'm the one who can't even walk and stuff with my back. I just kept going, put it out of my mind. I had such a great ride. I finished early. Didn't want to stay out and do like 90 miles like I normally do when I ride. So that's what happened. So here, I'm just going to go over some of these rocks. Yeah, so all right, so I'm just thinking about what I need to learn. So as I start going, as I'm standing and I'm leaning, I got to remember to balance while I'm while I'm leaning on the handlebar standing. I got to remember to keep some balance there, because as I keep hitting things, I get jogged around, and you got to be able to steer when you're being twisted, in a standing position or whatever position you're in being twisted. Normally it's a seated position at times. But you really can't see how all these rocks are, but yeah, they're different. All right. So up here we're making some kind of right. Let's see where this goes. There's definitely some more climb. Well, there's plenty more climbing. Just that we seem to be getting a breather in here. All right, so what's the count? I made everything except that steep climb, where the tree was down. A few times on that one spot because I wasn't remembering to get my body forward. But if you can do it in succession, right, straight on through with no do-overs, that's when you really gotten good. I just keep doing it over, it's a motivational thing for me. Right, so down here I'm looking for a right. There's the right there. All right. Jeez, I shake my hands again. Right, so now we're getting back to the Continental Drive. A lot of people come to Allamuchy and they park. As soon as you get off of 80, you go down Continental Drive, and then at the very end of that, it tees, and straight ahead is a big main parking lot. All right, so we're making the right here. And I think there's a big downhill with like a drop or something on here that I could never do, but I can do it now. Just make sure we stay on trail here. this is it right here. Is this it right here? I'm not certain where it is. Yeah, that's it right there. That's it right there. You can't see it coming, but there's a nice roll off for it. All right, so here, let me see, I think I want, is it to the left or, let's peek again. Let me peek again. Yes, it should be to the left trail here. Yep. Let me look back at that roll off. Yeah, you can't see it from here, but yeah, there's a nice, there's a nice roll down. You can't see it, so when you don't know it's coming, you get a little concerned. But there's a nice roll. So this whole quadrant where I just came from, I started into here, this whole 1 mile circumference is the rockiest and ruggiest in many places. And then as I start going further, north and west, whatever it is, it's not as bad. Now remember, there's 3 sections to this park. You have Allamuchy, you have Deer Park, and then you have Stevens. So this is my left here. Make sure this is my left, yeah. So Allamuchy, Deer Park, and Stevens. Allamuchy the rockiest. Stevens is kind of fun. Deer Park has a section or 2, but it's even easier. You could bring a new person in there for the most part. I found a couple challenging trails in there I like to do, so I have a nice route. I do it, I think I was telling Jordan, I start kind of where I started for this ride, but there's a long climb you got to go up. And Jordan remembered that. They park like 5 miles down, the end of the main road we drive in on, just so they don't have to do that hill. I kind of like the hill. Nothing like what I did this morning coming out. I think that's the hardest start, what I did there. I think there's 3 hard spots on that climb. Just go up. And then you get all those rocky climbs, several, 4 maybe after that. Tough ones. All right, so I'm looking for, we should bear right up here. Keep thinking back to where my heart rate was going. Alright, so why isn't this? Alright, so how do we do this here? Let's see, we want up here. So I know we've ridden through this in the summer, but with all the water, everything, so I'm gonna try and go wide here. Just keep pedaling. There we go. There you go, Rob. You got through it again. Didn't get too wet, just a little damp. All right, so from here, let's see what I want here. I think I'm going to the right. That's that big beautiful lake over there. Pretty stuff up here. Really pretty stuff. And there's a little trail up here. It used to get kind of wet. Let's see if we can get on it. Is this it right here? But I don't want the... Let's see, how did I do this? Is this it? You come down. All right, I thought there was something like along the water. But if this is what the route's telling me, we're sticking to it. There was another way I used to go, but it used to flood. Let's see. Maybe I turn onto it up here. Let's see. So we're going here. We're not going back in there. I just came out of there, that area. All right, so we're going up here. Allamuchy State Park. Monday morning, boy. Alright, so I think over here, looks like there's a little trail. This may be the one I'm talking about. Is this the little trail? Wait, is that it there, or does it go up? I think, yeah, this is it right here. This is the one, so I did put it back in. Let's just see if we can go along here. Let's see if we can go along here. So I think back there is where it was flooded. One time I came through, but it might have been even like in the dam. Well, we are just getting past the winter, but who knows? Maybe it had been after it snowed and everything thawed. Big breeze over here. Got to get back into the deeper trails. Got the White Open Lake right there. Alright, so I have to decide if I like that looseness in my fork. Let's see. Definitely a lot bouncier. Everything just felt so stiff at Jungle Habitat. So this is physical. Jungle Habitat was technical, right? And because it was so technical throughout consistently, it became just tiring. I think Jordan said his neck mostly was tired. He rides, 6 days a week, 7 days a week. He's doing something all the time, so he shouldn't have gotten sore. But his neck, being just so physically demanding. So how am I getting across this sucker? Like that, I guess. I guess like that. Just go for it. Started a little bit slower. I know there's a hard spot to get up here. I did it with a guy we met on the trail. Maybe that was the last time I was here, and I made it. I couldn't believe I made it. He said, you make it look so easy. Well, we all make it look easy when you go up something, right? You just go up it. Unless you're, twisting and, hanging on and like off balance. But if you just go right up it, it looks easy. You gotta have your balance and everything when you're doing all that. Yeah, this is just a neat little trail along here. So much different when I ride alone. I go so much slower. Carlos goes really fast, riding with him, the other day. Even Glenn, all those guys go faster than me. I guess if I push myself, I can somewhat keep up, it seems. But yeah, so to the right of me is the main service road if you were just walking out from, the parking lot. That's not my left there. Yeah, so you could have taken the main road, or you could have, come in here like I did. Beautiful over there, the water arrangement with the rocks. I should say the rock arrangement with the water flowing down. One day I went all the way to the right, from where I'm going. I went all back there after a ride exploring. Got a little lost in there too. There was some tough spot. That teal trail, the Highlander, Highland Trail. It runs a long way, from town to town through Sussex County. So I could actually start here, right? Park, you know, in the parking lot behind me and do the route in this direction. And then when I get to that spot where I started, I could go down the hill and come back up it. It would, I guess it amounts to the same thing. I have to go down and come up it. You know, I could do that instead of just starting cold on that damn climb. Who knows? Maybe that's the better way. Again, I do this every 6 months or so. I forget how hard it is. Yeah, I'm just feeling tired now. I had breakfast. Alright, so we got that left-hander with that tough little section to get up. See if we can get up that today. I was almost going to go back to jungle habitat today. Right? You know, feeling good after doing the ride. Glenn put new tires on his bike. He feels good. Yeah, so I had different tires on. I put them on the other day. I think I like them. I had a big wide tire on the front. It was big knobs. It just felt so big. I have a spare one of those, but I put on a different set. All right, so we're coming up here. All right, there's my left turn. Certain what gear I want for this sucker. Certain what gear I want for this sucker. Wait a minute, this can't be it. Because I didn't get up this here. Wait a minute, is this it? Wait, did I get up that and then I continued and got up that? Wait a minute, let me see. I can't see myself doing that. Wait a minute, let's look at this again. So I come up here, I just got up to here, and then getting up that section right there, I wonder if coming up to the left over here is better. Let's give it a try. Geez, I really made this sucker, huh? My legs are feeling shot now. Yeah, I guess to the left here, and just right up between, right there. Huh. All right, I think to the left is the easier way. You know, to my left here, I get up right past that root. So I go to the right. You definitely want your small gear here. Am I going right up that sucker there? There we go there. You know, I'm not getting this sucker. How did I do this last time? I just can't see myself doing this. I got up there, unless I go to the left. Unless I go to the, unless I try and go to the left over there. Let's try it one more time. I just can't see myself doing this. My legs just don't feel strong today. All right, I guess I thought they were feeling okay. And this would have been one of those holy shit moments. How did I make that friggin' thing? All right, so it just seems so hard from both directions. I don't know which way I want. There's no better line. It's really friggin' steep. Right? There's no better line. Get a little momentum in here. See, I can't get over to that left. I just hit on that rock there. So I get over here. Because that's the only way. Get over here and try and get up from the right there. Jeez. Yeah, I must have been having you think you get better, every 6 months or so, but if the legs aren't strong, right, you can't get up these things. All right, so I want to get to the left. So if I go to the right there, I don't know if it's better. Which is the better? Because I got to make that, well, that's right. So I'm going to go to the left and I'm going to try and hit it from the right. As I get up here. Oh, I got right to there. We're going to leave it at that. But yes, so that's how I did it. I was like hanging on. I was hanging on. I might try it one more time. I was hanging on by a thread. That's how I got up that sucker. I was hanging on by a thread, and I just got through there. All right. This is going to wear me out doing this thing over and over. So I get up there. And it was like by the skin of my teeth is what happens at the top there. And we did the same ride, right? So just the leg strength. Having the leg strength. I can't stand. If I could learn to stand, I keep saying that, but if I can just get a little better, if I could be standing on this here, but just like that, by the fucking skin of my teeth is how I did it. I did it, but by the skin of my teeth. Holy shit. Here we go again, Jordan. Holy shit. By the skin of my teeth. That'll wake you up, huh? That'll wake you up. I gotta laugh at myself. Where am I going here? I gotta laugh at myself. If we go to the right here, leave. But let me look and see. Yeah, okay. Looks like I could have came from behind me. Yep. Up. Right. Turn the camera off a second.